dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good morning. It is Sunday, June the 23rd. I'm Will Puckett. Thank you for tuning in to Mountain News this morning, Weekend Edition. Well, yesterday we were in a severe weather alert day, but that did not pan out, thankfully, as we got a break from the rain in some parts, but other parts you saw a little bit of rain. Let's bring Brandon this morning. And Brandon, we are not in SWAT this morning, but we still are under some sort of risk for severe weather today and tomorrow. My one question to you, Brandon, and you probably know what I'm about to ask. When am I going to be able to wash my car?
I think by maybe middle of this week, you'll be able to start being able to wash your car there, at least for a few days, but it might be too hot to wash your car at that point. Anyway,
Gotta do it.
That's exactly right. Let's get into it this morning. Some fog, some fog is a big issue for us as you head out the door here at 8:40, and you can see there over Whitesburg, lots of it in play, zero visibility or close to it, a lot of regions or areas of the region this morning, so just be careful if you're heading out. I know a lot of folks getting ready to hit the door and going out to church or to work or wherever they may be going, so just be careful. One little lone sail down there near Wayne County, near Monticello, southern Kentucky, but that's it. Everybody else seeing mainly blue skies and sunshine this morning. Temperatures up to 70 in Monticello right there, helping maybe fuel that storm just a little bit. Ashland at 60, 68 Wise, Harlan 67 in Hazard, and in London 64 in Pikeville this morning. Forecast for today, 84, maybe a little bit warmer in some spots depending on how much sun you have. A few more clouds will start to build in as we head into the afternoon and evening hours, and scattered chances for showers and storms will pick up a little bit later today if they don't fall apart on some of the models trying to show that. I'll have the rest of the forecast coming up here in just a few minutes. Will?
All righty, Brandon, thank you. Well, as the rain cleared, runners lined up for a 5K in downtown Pikeville last night. Noah's Glow Run 5K brought out close to 250 people. WYMT's Marianne Fletcher talked with Noah and his dad about why this race is important.
As the sun set, runners hit the streets in downtown Pikeville.
We never dreamed it would get this big.
More than 250 people for Noah's 4th annual Glow Run 5K.
We're here to raise money for Noah's disease.
Noah's dad, Eddie Greenhill, says through an organization called CURE, all the proceeds go to fund research for his son's disease,
Which is called eosinophilic esophagitis.
The disease makes it hard to eat.
Eosinophils in his body attack the esophagus and causes it to thicken and harden.
And go to school.
Not too good.
That's Noah.
I've been getting sick a lot. I get sick easily.
And although he can't spell his disease,
Eosinophilic esophagitis. Best I can spell it.
he hopes this 5K will help aid research for other children suffering from the same thing.
To raise money for my disease and help find a cure.
Glowing through the night. In Pike County, Marianne Fletcher, WYMT Mountain News.
Now, this is the largest turnout for the race, and Noah's dad, Eddie, says he hopes this 5K keeps growing every year. Well, a 4-year-old boy was found unresponsive by family members inside a vehicle in Texas Thursday afternoon, died yesterday. Kaysen Neeland was pronounced dead at Children's Medical Center in Dallas, where he was airlifted to after his discovery. The boy was found outside a home in Providence Village just before 5 on June the 20th. It is not known how long the child was in the vehicle before being found by a family member. Police said further investigation is necessary and no criminal charges have been filed at this point. Temperatures were in the mid-90s that day in Texas. Well, Georgia's heartbeat abortion law is about 6 months away from going into effect, but opponents are continuing to call for its appeal. Yesterday, dozens of protesters supporting women's reproductive rights led a demonstration on the state capitol steps. They rallied to demand that House Bill 481 be repealed. They say the law would strip away their reproductive rights.
Making choices for us when it's really our choice. No one should tell me what I should be doing with my body. Nobody should tell me what my niece can do with her body in the future.
Now, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp signed the bill into law on May 7th. He said the law will protect life at all stages. The law goes into effect January 1st. West Virginia health officials say the number of HIV cases in Cabell County is now at 53. The Herald Dispatch reports the total increased by 4 cases in the past 4 weeks and 9 cases in the past 9 weeks. The situation is still defined as a cluster rather than a full outbreak. The West Virginia Bureau for Public Health says a cluster means there is minimal risk to the general public. Well, coming up on Mountain News This Morning Weekend Edition, is a toy store that closed its doors last year making a return? Find out coming up on Mountain News This Morning Weekend Edition.
I really hope so. The forecast is fairly quiet today, but could get active again tomorrow. The latest in about 2 minutes.